I've always changed from like what type of dog I would like to get though. Sometimes it is like a golden retriever. Sometimes it's been, for the longest time, it's been a husky. It was a chow chow for like a bit. But yeah, one of those three is or chocolate Labrador or black Labrador. Yeah, as you can tell, I haven't figured it out yet. Hi everyone, hope you're doing well, hope you're looking after yourselves. Yeah, we are celebrating our birthday, and even though it might have passed, we decided to do these videos so you guys can know a bit more about us, some of our interests, and yeah, I guess learn a bit more about the team. So I'm going to start things off with the first question. So the first question is, if you could have an unlimited supply of one thing, what would it be? And I think this is a very, very tough one. I'd have to say, maybe like fruit. I feel like fruit would be a healthy answer. I guess kind of like what the others were saying, about like it'd be great to have an unlimited supply of, you know, you might say money or things like that. But I think fruit would be good. Different types of fruit though, so it's not just like one fruit. But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be like mangoes, because yeah, I like mangoes. The first word that comes to mind is pizza. First word that came to my head, literally just reading that, was pizza. My favorite holiday, so I guess I'm gonna go with season for this. I know everyone's been like going with it their own way. Favorite holiday season wise, I would say is probably either Christmas. I know technically summer is not a holiday, but yeah, I guess if I had to pick a specific one, maybe Christmas would be nice, because I think with like the Christmas music and Winter Wonderland and all of that stuff, it can be very nice to celebrate. My favorite pizza topping, yeah, ham and pineapple. I know that's a bit of a hit and a miss with some people, but yeah, I love myself a ham and pineapple pizza. Yeah, and if I had to recommend one, I know the Papa John's one is quite nice. So yeah, if you're interested in pineapple and ham pizzas, Papa John might be a place for you. My favorite dessert, I would say, is ice cream. Either like a cookies and cream ice cream. The Haagen-Dazs one I really like. Just trying to think, any other? Oh yeah, sorry, strawberry ice cream, mango ice cream are all some of my favorites. Yeah, I really like those as well. So my favorite animal, I'd say either like a lion or a penguin. I think both are pretty cool. Yeah, I'd say those are pretty cool. If I had to pick another one, if I could pick another one, I would say, based on like how smart they are, is the honey badger. There's like videos on YouTube, if you type it in, where you can see like how they basically just like, even though they're quite small, they live like some of the predators like lions live near them, and they like scare lions because they just like they don't take rubbish from anyone. They're like very competitive. They go out there, like if they want food, you know, they'll go and like, you know, if they see other animals there, they'll go up to them. There's like a video on YouTube that the BBC did, which was explaining like how they, even if they're put in an enclosure, they like figure out ways to like get out of it. Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. Best thing I've ever eaten from a restaurant. Best thing I've ever eaten. That's kind of a tough one. The best thing I've ever eaten. I'd say dim sum. We as a team like went to ping pong a few weeks ago, and that was really nice. I always like dim sum, so yeah, I'd say dim sum is a good one. If I could learn a language in a week, which would it be? It would either be Yoruba, which is the language, one of the languages in Nigeria, and that's where the language that my parents speak, because they'd probably be happy if I could speak it. If not that, I would probably say like maybe like Spanish, because I've been doing that on Duolingo, trying to better my skills for when I start traveling again. So yeah, I think either Yoruba or Spanish would be the two. A person who inspires me. So again, you'll see with like all of these, it's very hard for me to like pick a specific person or one thing, but yeah, I'd have to say like my family is one, because they're very supportive of like all the stuff that I do. We pick up the mic, they always offer like advice, and they're very like honest about things. So if they think that things should be changed or improved upon, they're very honest, and keep me, I guess, like on track of staying on what Pick Up Mike is. If I had to pick like someone else other than my family, I sort of did like, and we can include the link under this, for anyone who's watching like on LinkedIn or something. But we kind of did like a Black History Month thing about people who inspire me, inspire like me in general, and I just spoke about. So I guess one of them would definitely be Kevin Hart. I just think that he does like a lot of work, and I've been listening to his podcast, Comedy Goldmines, which I definitely recommend. And it's just really interesting to like, I guess, see all the stuff that he does. And like, even he did an episode with like Trevor Noah and was talking about it, how like Trevor Noah was just like, you always seem to be doing something, like you're filming but you're doing a podcast, and then you're doing like, a talk show and all of this, and I was just like, I'd love to get to that stage of my career where I'm doing things that I enjoy, whether that's just podcasting one day, then doing something else another day. I think that would be really fun to do. But also like another person I put on that list was like Chloe Bailey, because I know that she's I guess very like honest and true to herself, which I think as like people in general, that can be something that we sometimes find hard to do, and I think it's just when you see how she does the music, she's very like inspired by it. She shows how she like makes music, and that's one of the things that my brother and I are really interested in. So seeing her do that, I'm just like, that's really inspirational, and definitely encourages me sometimes, when I've got like writer's block, or if I want to do music and I'm not sure what to do, it can definitely be very encouraging. So I'd say those three are people who inspire me. What am I most grateful for in the whole world? Probably like time shared with like friends and family. I think everyone probably experienced it like over the pandemic, doing stuff virtually, even this is virtual, but doing stuff virtually, like, I guess wasn't the same, and it kind of just, when you were like able to meet up with people again, it just showed you like the importance of, I guess, connection and how connected we are. So I'd say, definitely something that I'm taking, that I'm definitely grateful for, in recent years, definitely is just the time that we share with friends and family. So I've sort of opened the, like, what's your favorite game of all time to interpretation. So I'm going to do both. So board game wise, I would say there's a Sherlock Holmes game, which I bought my sister off Amazon, and I'd recommend if anyone who's like into board games would like to do it. It's essentially sort of like Cluedo, but it's different because they're like specific cases. So you all have to read like the case file. You've got like books which you go to different locations. They give you clues to like solve the crime. And it's really interesting because like you really have to think about it. So you can't like go back to the clues. You've only got 30 seconds to look at the clues. So I think it's a bit more like detective based than Cluedo. But I'd say that's probably one of them. And then the other one for board games, I'd have to say is this one that my sister's got for my brother. I think it's called like DJ Music. And essentially it's like really funny because you have to find like certain songs that relate to certain things. So it might be like, play a song that starts with the letter T, or play a song that's a dance tune, and then you basically only get the answer right if others can guess the song that you're doing. So they have to try and guess like what's the the criteria if you've been asked to pick the song, and if they name the song right, you get a point. If not, then you don't get it. So those would be my favorite board games. Favorite video game of all time. I know I mentioned it in the gaming episode because it is a bit hard to pick one. But I'd definitely say Mass Effect is one of them. It's really good. The game series, quite long, but it's really good because choices matter, and that's something that I've always loved in video games. It's like when your choices matter, and it changes like the way that the game is played. But I think another one to add would be like Splinter Cell. Literally over lockdown, I just I've liked the game series and thought, let me buy some of the older games because I've never played them before. And a lot of people have spoken about how like interesting the game is with its stealth mechanics and how it's like took things into account. Like you can find loads of videos that talk about it on YouTube. But I'd say that's probably another of my favorite video games of all time. If I could be a character in a TV show, what character would I want to be? That's hard, because obviously there's like so many TV shows out there. So much to stream. That's a tough one. I would say like superpower based, probably like the Flash, because I've like, if you know me, I've always said that like time travel or like super speed seems to be the ability that gives you like loads of stuff. Yes, you can't fly, but technically you can time travel, you can technically stop time. So I guess on a superpower base, probably the Flash. I guess bringing it down to earth, and like a more normal based thing, I'd probably say, so I watched Elementary, which is basically like an American adaptation of Sherlock, and definitely would like to be even like the British one, the Sherlock what made Benedict Cumberbatch. Being Sherlock would be a good one, because I feel like having his detective skills would be really good, in exams and stuff, but also I think in general life, like that would definitely be like a cool thing to have. I would say I'm a night owl, not really a morning person. I think kind of like people have said before, and I think Michelle says it in our episode, that I would like to be a morning person, and I think I can be if I worked harder at it. But most of the time I am a night owl. I just sometimes feel like, especially when you're like working on stuff, when you get that inspiration, sometimes it might just be like just before you sleep. And one of the things, I'm not like encouraging this, if you're a morning person then you don't have to do this, but I know one of the things that I read, that I just saw, which was really interesting, was like Freddie Mercury used to have like a notepad by his by his pillow. So if like when he was dreaming, or if he just woke up and had an amazing idea, or just about to sleep, he had an amazing idea, he would just write it down in his notebook. So that's always like stuck with me. I'm not saying that I do that, but it might be a good tip for everyone else. Get it done first, or wait until the last minute. I'm a get it done first person. Sometimes I do like send stuff off last minute, which isn't great, but personally I've always found that like getting it done first is good, because even if you don't like finish it, if you've done like most of it or like something on it, then that if I don't know, during the day you feel tired and you want to just rest or chill that day, then you don't have to like stress that you then got to do it all last minute. Especially with like coursework, I prefer to get it done first, or at least start working on it. Read the book, or watch the movie. I'd say probably read the book. Most of the time it's never really like, I've always liked reading, but also most of the time it's never really like the exact thing. So obviously, like if the book came first, then the book would be great to read, because the book is what inspires the film, and it's really interesting. If the film came first, then it's also good the other way around, but mainly because I think everything nowadays, which is a book, is getting adapted into a film or TV show. I'd say it's really good to read the book first. iPhone or Samsung. I'd say Samsung. I currently don't have a Samsung at the moment, but I've always been a Samsung person. I feel like I've never met someone who hasn't broken their iPhone. I've always just preferred the ease of Android. I know Samuel's a Android guy as well, and I think Anushka is as well. So Android for me, so I'd go with Samsung. Pets or no pets? I would say pets. I do not have a pet at the moment, but I would love to get a pet. I'd love to get a dog. I'm always changed from like what type of dog I would like to get though. Sometimes it is like a golden retriever. Sometimes it's been, for the longest time, it's been a husky. It was a chow chow for like a bit. One of those three is or chocolate Labrador. Or black Labrador. As you can tell, I haven't figured it out yet. Definitely pets is the one that is what I pick. Go forward in time or back in time. I would say forward. I just feel like it would be interesting to see how society and like I guess life in general has changed. Because even like, not like majorly society's changed like in the last. You could argue it has. But like society's always like changing. There's always like new developments. Everything now is about either Bitcoin or NFTs, where 10 years ago it wasn't. So I kind of feel like it would be really interesting to like see how like life changed in the future, and also to see like the technological advances. Now I know like it's not the Jetsons where like we've got like everyone's using hoverboards and cars like floating in the air and all of this stuff, but yeah, I think it would be interesting to see like even like on a small scale like how things have changed. Like streaming now is like a huge thing where, you know, like 20 years ago it wasn't necessarily like that. It was more about like going to like blockbusters and stuff. So yeah, I think it'd be interesting to like see how technology has changed. Coffee or tea? I would say coffee at the moment. I used to be a big tea fan, but yeah, I've had a lot more coffee lately. So yeah, coffee's probably the one I go for. Sunrise or sunset? I would say sunset, mainly because, like I said, I'm not really a morning person. So sunrise is a bit hard for me. Like, I've never seen a sunrise, but I've seen the sunset a few times. I just feel like it's also just like a really therapeutic and nice way to end the day. So I can include a photo of it in the video, but when I went to Tenerife, I got to see the sunset there, and it was just like really cool to see the sunset over the ocean. And I just feel like seeing a sunset is just like a nice way to like end the day, you know. If I go in Olympic gold medal, what would it be in? So yeah, it would definitely have to be athletics. Probably either 100, 200 or high jump. I used to do quite a lot of bit of athletics, and I need to go back to it. But yeah, I just feel like I've always loved athletics, and 100 and 200 is definitely one of my favorite events. You know, if I were to break Usain Bolt's record, that would be an added bonus, but probably not. But yeah, I think having an Olympic medal on that would be really cool. If I could teleport right now, where would I go? I'd probably say Japan. I've always loved Japan. I've always wanted to go. I've seen like some of the events they've held there, like Comic-Con and stuff, and that just looks really cool. So I would definitely, you know, like to go there for that. But also there's like loads of stuff. There's like anime cafes and yeah, loads of stuff in Japan to do. So yeah, definitely Japan. If I could like wait, then yeah, going to either New York or San Diego to go to their Comic-Cons would be good, because those are always like bigger than the UK. And then yeah, I guess it's been cancelled this year, and because of the pandemic it didn't happen in previous years, in person at least. But E3 is like a gaming conference, and I'd love to attend that in person. So yeah, if I could wait until I guess next year, if fingers crossed if they're doing it, then yeah, I'd love to go there, because I think that would be cool. And yeah, last question, what would my spy name be? It's a bit of a tricky one. I guess my friend used to have a nickname for me when I was at secondary school, which was Jaffa Cakes. So I'd go with Jaffa Cakes would be my spy name. It wouldn't be great, I guess, if you're out shopping, because you wouldn't be sure someone's identifying you as a spy or not. But yeah, Jaffa Cakes would be my spy name. And yeah, we've now come to the end. I just want to say a huge thanks, honestly, to everyone, whether you watch the episodes, listen to the episodes, whether you're a Patreon member or not, whether you like our stuff on Instagram or LinkedIn or wherever. Honestly, we just really appreciate all your support. It's been really great to see how interested and invested you guys are in Pick Up the Mic, and it's been great to just like meet not only these great guest speakers, but also some of our audience, and hear what they think and what they're doing. So yeah, huge thanks to you guys. Just a bit of a tease, we've got some stuff hopefully coming up soon, so I'll let you know. You'll just either follow us on LinkedIn or Instagram to know more about those events. I'm hoping to do some in-person stuff too, so you'll be able to meet the team and some of our guest speakers. But also, I know at the time of recording this, it's exam season. I'm trying to do this in between my revision, and I just want to say, good luck to anyone who's got their exams, whether you've done them, you're doing them at the moment, or they're coming up. Wish you all the best. Wish you nothing but success. I'm sure you'll do amazingly well. And yeah, just keep on going, keep relaxing. Just think summer's well, it might not feel like it, but summer is almost around the corner. So you can just chill, relax then, and yeah, just keep looking after yourselves, and we'll see you next time when we pick up the mic. So thanks everyone, have a great day, and see you soon.